Hello stalkers, welcome back. I hope you have seen my previous analysis on Abu Dhabi stock market. Just in case if you have missed that video, I will provide a iCard right at the top. You may click the link and watch that video. ADX is looking very bullish, so do not miss opportunities. For now, let's talk about DFM. Let's have a bigger picture of the market. We are on weekly chart as of now. Let's have a quick recap. We can see 3300 was a strong support for us. Market took a bounce from here after the sell-off from 3400 area, and then market recovered. Last closing is above the resistance, that is 3400. Since it have closed above the resistance, it's now ready to go higher from here, and it can start a fresh trend from here. That is, this was the previous low. Now the low have shifted to the upside, so most likely we can see a new high. Let's go down to daily chart to analyze further. Here we can see clearly the same scenario. Market is right above the resistance area of 3400. Last closing is 3407.30. So still I can only say after this massive sell-off to the downside, as of now market is recovering. Yet the trend is not established. But yes, now we are seeing good signs that market is resuming its prior trend that was to the upside. Next hurdle is right here in this zone, that is 3430 area. Overall, DFM is now looking positive. Most likely we can see upside momentum coming week. Emirates NBD Bank is at very good level. 13.25 was resistance. Market have tried to cross many times but only to face rejections. Last closing is very positive right at the resistance, that is 13.25. In fact, it crossed and touched 13.30. So looks like this stock is ready to fly higher coming week. Now, immediate support is at 13.15. This is support for Emirates NBT Bank in case if it wants to come back for a retest. In case if this zone is not holding, we can even come down till 13.00, and then finally 12.85 is a strong support zone. Hopefully, we should not see it coming down this low, and now we should see it going higher from here. So this stock is ready for a breakout. It's closed right into the resistance zone. Tomorrow will be very interesting if it breaks and closes above the resistance or it comes down for a retest. Do not rush guys. Previously we have seen many times it have tried to cross this resistance to fail. So we want to see a green candle close right above the resistance in order to confirm this resistance is now taken out. So do not rush, do not be under FOMO, be patient. Dubai Islamic Bank, in my last analysis, I had mentioned right from this zone that is 6.10, it dropped down and here it spent so many days consolidating. This was again a breakout trade in Friday's session. If you have entered right at the breakout, you are in profit. Next stop is at 6.10 again. We can expect slowly and steadily it going upside. The previous resistance, that is 5.85, should now act as a support if it wants to come back for a retest to go higher. So DIB is again showing signs of bullishness. Fundamentally, this stock is very strong, so this stock is also very good for long-term investment. As I have been mentioning in almost all of my analysis, Emaar Properties is very bullish. We can see it have started a trend to the upside. Resistance was 6.20 that was taken out. Previously, we saw it made double bottom pattern or a W chart pattern. After breaking the neckline, we can see a nice retest, and from here it started a new rally. More upside momentum is expected. As I had mentioned, our next target is 6.50. Last candle is very bullish. Buyers are still holding the zone. In case if you have entered right after 6.20, I would suggest to hold your position till it reaches 6.50. Or in case if you had an early entry right at the bottom, you can now start booking some of your profits and then hold your position for more profits. Salik, after the breakout of this chart pattern or this trend line, it's just hovering around 2.32. As long as it's staying above this trend line, this white line that you are seeing on the chart, it's still considered positive. More upside momentum is expected. TCOM have changed its direction, meaning we are seeing a reversal in play. Previously, it was in a strong downtrend, and from here it took a bounce somewhere around 2.22, tried to cross the resistance of 2.35, got rejected, again back at the same level. Here it consolidated so many days, and finally it have broken the resistance of 2.35. Definitely more upside momentum is expected, but the only problem is this stock is slow. We don't have much of liquidity here, so in and out might be a problem. If it wants to come down for a retest, 2.32 will act as a support. Next resistance, as I mentioned, is 2.40 and then 2.45 area. DR is still positive. After this massive rally to the upside, we can see it's now correcting. Resistance is at 0.505. It tried to cross 3 to 4 times but it failed. Last closing is below the resistance, that is 0.499. Once we see a green candle confirmation here with good volumes, we can expect it to go more higher. It can again revisit the same area of 0.550. So this stock should be in your radar. If you are interested to enter right at the breakout, wait for a cross above 0.506 and then you can enter the trade. There are many opportunities both in DFM and ADX. If you are watching my analysis regularly, I had mentioned 1.45 is resistance. Once we see a close above this level, it will be bullish. We saw a huge spike to the upside till about 1.61. Small correction and now we are seeing last candle is dodgy. More upside momentum is expected once it opens with a gap up or a flat opening. Next resistance is at 1.65, that was previous gap area. Market will most likely fill up this gap and then move higher. So DFM is also looking very positive for coming week. Himar development has now broken the trend line or the resistance. Previously, when market was trying to cross, we used to see rejection. Look at the selling pressure when it used to touch this trend line. Finally, it broke here at 4.40. It tried to go up. Again, it came down for a retest and then we saw a gap up opening. Gap is already filled here and more upside momentum is expected from here. All I can say is slowly and steadily it will try to retest 4.80. There are resistance in between, like 4.63 zone is resistance. Also we can see 4.75 is a resistance area. But once the market breaks the resistance and it changes its trend, we expect it to go higher. So Imardev is also looking bullish for coming week. I hope guys this video was helpful. Do not forget to hit the like button. Thanks for watching. Keep stalking.